Hello, Cindy here. So excited to be here with you guys today, talking about the 3 ways to emotionally connect with a man. First, before I go there, you can go ahead and click on the link below, which is a link to my upcoming online event called The Truth About Men. So this will help you figure out how to communicate more effectively, get deeply connected with a man. So there's all kinds of awesome information in there. It's live this weekend, so you can binge watch it all weekend long with amazing experts. So there's that piece. All right. So, and also thank you guys for answering my request as to whether I should do the longer Facebook Lives a couple times a week or the shorter ones. And I had an overriding amount of people say shorter. So I will do some longer ones from time to time. I am committed to doing them shorter, concise, and really still supporting you with giving you amazing tips around creating the kind of partnership that you deeply desire. Cindy Olin here, and we're going to talk about the ways to emotionally connect with a man. And these might feel and seem counterintuitive because a lot of times as women, when we like a man or we're getting to know him and we want him to like us, or even when you're in a relationship, what can happen is we oftentimes go into the space of, I wonder what he's thinking. I wonder, it seems like he's disconnecting, or I don't know how to communicate in a way that I feel emotionally close. Because as women, we feel emotionally close through communication, through talking. That's why we feel so close to our girlfriends. We talk to them. Now, here's the thing. The number one way to get emotionally connected with a man is to actually get emotionally connected with yourself and in your body and your heart. So you might be going, well, what does that mean? Well, this is what I can tell you. Oftentimes when you're on a date, you're in your head and you're thinking, is this going well? Should I really do something great or perform in a way that he might like me more? But if you can connect with your heart and connect with, how am I feeling? How did it feel when he said that? How am I feeling about the senses around the room? It actually brings you more into your feminine energy and you become more present. And presence is another thing that's important in emotionally connecting with a man, because if you can get into the feelings of your heart, and if that's hard to do, just start to feel sensations in your body. Like maybe you feel a sensation in your base chakra or in your heart or in your throat, and start to pay attention to what's coming up. Is it pain? Is it a flutter? What is it that you're feeling in different sensations in your body? When you start to do that, you could actually connect deeper into your heart. Okay, so that is number one. And I'm going to put a caveat on the other side of that is being present. When you can actually be present and have a good attitude around your presence, being grateful for the person with the person that you're with, having fun, being present with yourself, and it creates openness, you guys, and it actually creates an authentic energy. So if you can be present with the person in front of you in a non-judgmental way. So instead of thinking, oh, he said this and, that wasn't very nice, or, I wonder what he's thinking about that. Just be non-judgmental. Interesting, he said that. Ask him about it, When you're doing those things, it naturally helps him to relax and become more emotionally connected to you. So number two, and this is talking about, verbal communication, right? So as women, a lot of times we can be in our masculine when it comes to trying to connect with a man because we overthink it, right? Once again. So something really important to do is continue to connect with your feelings in your communication. So maybe he says something like, well, how was your day at work today? So tune into maybe how you felt during a certain time of the day. I don't know what's going on, but it just hit me at 3:00. I was super tired, and I ended up getting up and doing some push-ups in my office, and it actually helped, and I felt happier and rejuvenated. And now I actually feel like I can still conquer the world, whatever it is, something authentic to you. Now, a lot of times in life we can go on automatic pilot, and this causes us to shut down. And another thing, when we're getting to know a man, we can go into automatic pilot and shut down our energy because we go into a fear of showing our emotions and showing vulnerability, when it's a good idea to show vulnerability without, showing everything right away in the beginning. So I'm trying to be mindful of the time. So if you access a feeling, I felt like this, and if you have a hard time with that, start journaling throughout the day. You have a couple minutes. I felt like this. Just bring a little notepad with you. I felt like this. I felt really let down when my boss did this, right? Access those. That way you can say those things, and it helps him to open up more and access those feelings with you. So I feel this. Another good way to, when he's sharing something with you, to make him access his emotions more, is to say, wow, what was that like for you? You went hiking in 90-degree weather. What was that like for you? So he gets the opportunity to access more. Also, the more vulnerable we are, the more in our heart-centered space we are, the easier it is for him to feel comfortable opening up, because we are actually the leaders when it comes to emotional connection and availability. So those are two. And I'm going to give you one more really, really super quick. I know I'm going over time. I'm practicing, you guys. So the other one is actually get comfortable with silence and space. So men actually get emotionally more connected to a woman when he has a little bit of space from her. So if you haven't seen him for a couple of days, you haven't heard from him for a couple of days, especially in early dating, and you have felt connected to him, give it some time to settle into his feelings, and it will cause him to access how he feels about you, because men go towards what feels good. Okay. So, and, let's say you get, as women, when we like men, we start to get really chatty, and we want to, fill up all the, the space that, the conversation that's not being had, right? So if there's a silence, sometimes we feel awkward about it. Allow the silence, because it allows a man to get connected with himself, because he doesn't connect as much with his feelings. He is connected to his feelings. It's just different for him. So when he has space to think about that, it will open him up to how he's truly feeling. So don't fear those things. I hope this helps you. Put a comment below if if this helps you, if you have any questions about creating deeper connection, I'll be talking a lot about communication this week because I'm hosting my online series that you can sign up for right below. Anyways, if you're on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me, just click the little subscribe button. And if you want to get daily updates, because I post these videos almost daily, then just push the little bell on the side. If you're on IGTV, thank you so much for watching. I welcome you, questions, comments, and if you know anyone that really needs to hear this today, I would be ever so grateful if you shared it with someone. I have a goal to heal at least 1 million hearts out there. So sending you lots of love. Have an amazing day. Mwah.